everybody. It's Monty.
Stop recording video. Button.
And it's the 23rd of October, is what it is. This Sunday evening. I don't actually know. Me and my awesome video shooting skills, I'm probably not shooting much of anything. But I wanted to actually discuss something that I'm surprised hasn't had more of an outcry. And that is Twitter and its insistence that they shorten every URL, whether you want it shortened or not. It used to be you would shorten a URL when your tweets would, become too long or whatever. But now, their t.co URL shortener has been forced upon everybody. And not only has it been forced upon everybody, but it is doing things that, to me, are analogous to an ISP trying to packet shape or otherwise modify the content of what you see on a web page. Here's why I say that. Okay, if you put a URL in in a tweet and you post it, it will automatically be shortened, even if it doesn't need to be. It will be shortened with t.co. And supposedly Twitter is doing this in order to allow you to know, I guess, when sites are being malicious or whatnot. Now, if that's all it did, that would be great. But it should only shorten URLs if it needs to, such as, well, if the tweet would be too long otherwise. Now, that's just one thing that I don't like about it. That it shortens URLs without without asking you. Even if you shorten the URL yourself, by the way. Even if you use your own desired URL shortener. And in some cases, it'll actually make the URL longer. For example, if you use something like, bit.ly or onj.me for your URL shortener of choice, even if you've already shortened the URL, the darn thing will still use t.co. Which, that's totally pointless. Okay, and if that wasn't bad enough, I've noticed something in probably within the last week or two, maybe a little longer, that really gets my blood boiling. Let's say you have a tweet that says, check out hkcradio.com, or, check out this Team Talk server, or this game server located at, thisaddress.com. You know what it's doing now? I tried to post a tweet like that recently, because I wanted to tell people where I was on Team Talk, which is a voice chat client for those that don't know. So I'd said something like, I'm currently checking out the tt.chickstigmax.net Team Talk server. You know what t.co did? Or what Twitter did? It appended http:// to my URL. Which, of course, it also shortened, if I recall. Well, or did it? Did it shorten the URL? It may not have shortened that URL but it put http:// in front of what the actual domain was. That should not even be allowed. First of all, that was not even a website, but because it had .com in the tweet, it assumed that I wanted http:// in front of it. I do not know if it does this on all tweets, like if it does it on direct messages, but it certainly does it on your public timeline, your home timeline. It certainly does it. if I say, check out, this radio station at, say a Ventrilo server or game server or something that's not a website, and I say, check out, say, hkcradio.com or tt.cucat.org, I do not expect http:// to be thrown in front of it to force it to be a website. It's not a website. I think the folks at Twitter kind of forgot that there are other uses for domains other than websites. So yeah, that's another pet peeve I have about t.co. If it was just your standard URL shortener that you could maybe toggle or whatever, fine. But when it's lengthening already shortened URLs, and when it's putting http:// in front of domains that aren't even supposed to be websites, what the hell? And how come nobody's making a huge outcry about this? I mean, if I went to a website and I suddenly started seeing contents from another website or a competing website on the website that I was looking at, I'd be pretty pissed, and I think others would be too. And I'd feel the same way about Twitter. I posted the reason I even found out that Twitter was doing this is that I tried to post a 138 character tweet. Keep in mind, a tweet can be up to 140 characters. And it told me the tweet was too long. I double checked my character count. It was just fine. Sure enough, I looked at what had become of my tweet, and that's what it did. It put http:// in front of it. Yeah. Because I posted another shorter tweet to see what it was doing. And yeah, if I put in a website, if I just say, check out the mushroomfm.com Dropbox folder, it's going to say, check out the http:// mushroomfm.com Dropbox folder. Mushroomfm.com wasn't supposed to be a website in that context. And no one's making a fuss about this? What the hell? What does Twitter think? What is Twitter trying to do anyway? Just let us post our statuses and leave us alone. Leave our content alone. Why are they doing this? You can't find URLs this way. Let's say someone posted a URL, or you want to search for URLs of a given website for whatever reason on Twitter. You just publicly. You can't do that anymore because everything is t.co-ified. Ugh. I'd love to hear people's comments on this, because I do not like the fact that Twitter is not only forcing their URL shortener t.co on people, but it's modifying the content of what people are typing. Why? I ask you, why is Twitter doing this and getting away with it? Why isn't there an outcry to put it back the way it was? I don't get it. Somebody explain. And why modify the tweet contents at all? If I put a tweet a certain way, and I have a domain happens to be in the tweet, then obviously I meant it to be without it implying that it's a website. Anyways, I'd give you a demo of what I'm talking about, but as I'm totally blind and my video skills suck, well, I won't do that. So anyway, thoughts, questions, comments, video responses, definitely welcome on this wonderful rant. So goodbye for now on this October the 23rd, 2011. T.co, go die, or something.